So besides CAC going up as you're scaling ad spend and that putting more pressure on first order profit margins or new customer profit margins, what are the other things you guys see changing about profit margins as you continue to scale?
Yeah, so like ideally over time, if you have high LTV, you see that return customer base continue to compound. So if you do see some attrition and acquisition, ideally there's some supplementary LTV growth that helps kind of manage that in terms of like the percentage of profitability. But it's kind of a balance because depending on what you're targeting as a business, be it like profit dollars or profit as a percentage, when you go and acquire customers, there's generally going to be that over time you see that margin kind of decrease. And let's say for a simple example, let's say you have the target of doing, I don't know, 25% contribution margin store wide across first time and returning customers, but you're only getting 10 to 15% contribution margin dollars on those first time customers. You're going to reach a point where your return customer revenue growth will set a cap on how fast you can actually scale because you have to have that relationship of waiting for that return customer revenue growth to kind of catch up with your growth so it averages out to like the store wide average you want.
I would say this is, if there's one thing everyone can take away from this episode, it's you need to measure company wide contribution margin. Okay. You should measure that as a ratio of revenue and you should measure it as dollars. But then you should go one level deeper and you should say, what are my contribution margin dollars and ratio for new customers versus repeat customers